Hello and welcome back. Alex G, live at WNXP's Sonic Cathedral. Let's watch. I tried doing a reaction yesterday to Alex G and my screen recorder stopped in the middle of it, so ruined it. This is a different video though.
This is Alex G and you're listening to WNXP 91.1.
Looks like a house drum set. This drummer is looking like Lil Dicky on the kit right now. Alright. So, there's a couple things I was saying in my original reaction, which I will go over now. One is that when House of Sugar came out, I didn't like it. Then about a year and a half later, I put it on again, and I enjoyed it. So it took me a long time to adjust to the difference between the previous album, Rocket, to House of Sugar. And then when God Save the Animals came out, which I think was, last year, I didn't like it. And now I'm starting to listen to some of the tracks, because it is pretty long, and, you know, maybe it's growing on me a little bit. I don't know why they're all sitting down. Why not stand up? That's a nice bass, too. See that little sequence right there, and I can break down all this. He goes into the falsetto, and then you hear that descending little melody. It sounds very reminiscent of my favorite Alex G album, which is Beach Music. In my opinion, he should have just done like another version of Beach Music, but like on steroids, but he's switched it up. Another one of my criticisms is, like, they put out the video for Blessing as the teaser for the album, right? But then they went everywhere and started playing Runner as their single. But, like, the visuals of Blessing were so good, like, how are you gonna just abandon that? He should be walking around dressed like Guy Fieri right now. Just shave your head. He's struggling or something, yeah? It's kind of like a little acoustic, unplugged kind of feel. Another thing I can point out is, like, as they go into this little bridge here, the songs on Beach Music, like Mud and whatever, they're real close. Let me just put my drink down. I gotta use my hands to describe it. It's like real close to where, like, if you fuck up the harmonies just the slightest bit, it'll come off as cheesy. And there's a couple harmonies towards the end of Beach House that I think, or like accidentally came off as kind of like cheesy. But because it's so simple. I'm not hearing any cheese factor on this song necessarily. Biggest comparison I can draw is like Conor Oberst, who became like the most popular indie rock guy when he did the double album Wide Awake It's Morning and Digital Ash, all over the place, every magazine reviews. He's the next greatest thing, the hero of indie rock. And then, you know, at the time, you wonder to yourself, like, oh, any musician who's of a certain age, I guess I was probably in like late high school, so I was 18 years old, thinking like, I want to be Conor Oberst. But then as time has gone past, whatever it's been, 10, or it's been like 20 years, you start to think like, maybe I didn't want to be Conor Oberst, like, you know what I mean? That's Alex G's in the same situation because he had so much backing, and I'll get into that. That's the whole song? What, they're only doing 2 songs on this? Let's just watch the video for Blessing. And while I cue that up, Alex G, his rise to popularity, in my opinion, is heavily influenced, or it's heavily backed by the powers, you know? Because look, there's so many people on Bandcamp, and before we start Blessing, there's so many people on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, whatever, Facebook, YouTube, all these platforms. If they decide that they want to push you, you'll get more exposure, and then you'll catch on, and you'll be able to sustain yourself, you know, through some sort of deals, whatever it is. That's pretty basic, like, it's definitely true. So Alex G was pushed by Bandcamp, and at the same time, he sort of earned it because he was putting out so many albums rapid fire with so much material, which was perfectly falling into the line, or the plans of, like, Bandcamp wants more content, you know what I mean? So they show everyone, hey, look, Alex G's doing this, we want everyone to do this, so we get more and more content, more people come to the platform. But at the same time, he's got everyone watching him now, so he's got a lot of pressure on him. And that's why I bring up this video, because he delivers on this video, 100%. Hits a home run. Let's break it down. I wonder if this is a live drum kit or if it's looped. Alright, so this is the same exact lineup we just watched play that somber acoustic ballad. Right? Look, he's Guy Fieri. Why wouldn't you just fucking run with this? He should be walking around every single appearance in this full outfit. The whole album should sound like this. It should be more like a shoegaze thing. No more folk ballads. And even when you play this song live, this little synth part right here, when you play it live, you gotta add more arrangement. Add a guitar over the top. Add like drums, double bass hitting cymbals at the same time. Add like a little descending bass line. I wanna have my mind blown. And that's what I always say. It's like all these famous musicians who are, you know, I just talked about Alex G being back, but there's tons of examples. If you're the guy who's putting all this time into doing this while everyone else is working the 9 to 5, I want my mind blown every time I see you live. That's what I'm paying for. If I go to the show and I think like, yeah, I could have done that, then I'm feeling ripped off. This video is pretty good. This little guitar solo. You gotta do some of that guitar shit during the synth flourish that starts the song and the one in the middle. This ending part could have been done better. They could have added more shit to this. They could have fixed the end of that song to make it a little bit better. Anyway, that was my reaction to Alex G. It's the first person I ever reacted to on the channel, and now it's been whatever, about a year or 2 years maybe since I started doing reactions. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is God Save the Animals, where does it rank on the Alex G release list? Someone's got to do a tier list. I'm sure there's one out there. I've been thinking about doing tier lists myself. Maybe like, I got to think about what artists I've listened to all of their albums. I guess I could do a tier list for Alex G. I could do one for like Ramones, Oasis, whatever. Forget about this. Let me know in the comments what you think about this outfit I have on. This is supposed to be my MTV VJ. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, if you like the reaction, hit the thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what other stuff I should react to. So if Alex G is supposed to be like the indie rock savior, and I think, you know, that whole hype has died down a little bit, who is the second best? Who is the, so if he's the king, what is it? The prince or something? The heir to the throne? Let me know in the comments, and more reactions coming soon. See you later. Bye. Hey everybody, this is Mike. If you enjoy my reactions, be sure to check out some of my music on my release pages, and you can buy my album here called Fully Formed. It's 16 tracks. It's more than 30 minutes long. It's like 34 minutes. Comes in this case. You can go to my website and buy it. Ship it right to you. CD has some cool artwork on there. So it took me about 2 years to record the album. I played every single instrument on it myself. I wrote all the music and mixed it all in this room I'm sitting in right here. So it took me a long time to put the album out. It was kind of like something I just did in my free time. I had nothing else to do. But yeah, check out my album, Fully Formed. You can listen to it on my release pages. You can listen to the full album on my other YouTube page called Mike's Garage, and you can buy it. There's a link in my set of links on my page. So hope you enjoy the reactions, and yeah, it's just kind of a shameless plug. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.